Yo, what up, guys? This is an old clip of my first kiss with an Asian girl, and it was caught in the movie. I just found this on my computer. The first kiss with an Asian was filmed. Shout out to Verizon Son. Verizon Son was my Asian homie. That's why I call him that. And that is the kiss. Slow motion. Yo, what up, nyakos? It's your buddy Philko here reporting live from Yekaterinburg, Russia. And that which you just saw, was my first kiss with an Asian girl, and it is in a movie. That was seriously my first time ever kissing an Asian woman, and it was in a movie. Now, how long ago was this? I believe it was long ago because I was still goth. So that was probably 8 years ago. The movie's called Natalie in New York. I believe it's an Italian movie, and I was in this movie a lot because the teacher had a lot of goth friends. Whenever he was hanging out with his goth friends, you can see me. I was one of them. I was probably one of the most hired goths in New York City for acting. Like for background work and photo shoots, I was one of the most hired because like for a good year and a half, I was just killing it. Then I just grew out of it. I kind of just grew out of it. I didn't want to do it anymore. I didn't think I looked silly. I'm not one of those people who look back and say things like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Nah, I did it for a reason. It's what I wanted to do, and it paid off. You know, I wore spikes, chains, all that shit. You know, I wore it and it definitely paid off. So I know a lot of people, like even when I speak to my friends, they say things like, I can't believe we did that and stuff. I'm like, man, I can believe it. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with what we did. And if I wasn't in the business I'm in now, or wasn't in the country I'm in now, I'd do it again. Maybe with less spikes, because that shit could get me arrested. Because I once like got pulled off a train for those spikes, and the cop almost wrote me a ticket and shit. Because those shits, no, I didn't have no fake ass spikes. I want y'all to know that. I copped real shits. Like I had one that was literally just straight up and down a weapon. Like it covered my whole forearm. It had hard plastic backing, and the spikes were plastic, but they were fucking sharp. I remember that shit. Like if I were to like bum rush you, that's it. You know what I mean? If you tried to punch me and I blocked with it, that was it. Like I wore some real dangerous shit. Like I really did. And part of the reason why I dressed that way was me responding to my environment. You know, I got tired of people bothering me, picking on me because I was different. So once I became goth, all that shit stopped. All of it stopped because everyone's afraid, you know, I was gonna shoot up the school and shit. You know, so all that shit stopped. The instant I became goth, all that shit stopped. Everybody stopped fucking with me. In the neighborhood, all that shit just stopped. You know, and I had a girlfriend at the time, so I didn't care that most girls didn't like it. But a lot of girls that were like rockers, emos, or goths, they liked it. You know, they liked it a lot. A whole lot. I mean, I remember I was like kind of a local celebrity around Union Square where the vampires hang out. Whenever I went over there, you know, I made some friends, we talked, but I never really hung out with the vamps in Union Square because, you know, a lot of them are homeless and they do a lot of shady shit, and I don't want to be a part of that. I still don't want to be a part of that. But I was pretty popular over there, so it's just interesting. I just wanted to show you guys this because, you know, a lot of my history. I remember a lot of my history from watching what I've done on television. So me watching this movie clip reminded me of what was going on at that time in my life. So if I watch Gossip Girl episodes, I remember what was going on at that time in my life. You know, I watch Law and Order, I remember what was going on at that time in my life. And I think I'm going to include I'm going to put up a clip of the first time I ever saw myself on television. And it was in Law and Order. I might do that episode next, and what was going on in my life then, you know. And that's basically it, people. And I'm out. Later, Knuckles.